Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Gun Honey, issue number 4, brought to you by Rated Comics. Let's get to it. Now, I know I'm not in the comic book shop as usual, but we got to get some content out, you know what I mean? So we start off with a flashback of Joanna in Gangling, Singapore. How she's growing up with her father and her 4 brothers. A little bit of monologue. How she's the only survivor with this explosion that killed her dad and her brother supposedly. But what we get next is who this scarred individual is and how does he know Joanna so well as knowing her nickname being called Mouse. He throws away his gun and letting them know that he's not a threat to them. We're cool. Or Agent Burrow's like, you're under arrest, and this brother pulls out another gun like, hey man, this guy's got some balls. And so Joanna was like, well, who were the guys that were after you that followed us here? That's not the real question that Joanna wants to know. Joanna really wants to know is, who is this guy? Is it Jason, Jeremy, James, or Jack? And it turns out it's one of her 4 brothers, Jack. And how did he survive? So before he tells Joanna who he is and how he survived the explosion, he tells Agent Burrow to check the guy's identification from when they killed him to see who they are. Then we get a little bit of a backstory that he was in the cellar when the explosion happened and it took him 2 days to crawl out. He couldn't see for a month. One of the sisters that took care of him took care of her skin. They didn't expect him to live. So the radiation, it just did some permanent damage to his skin. So Joanna, after hearing the story, says, I'm sorry for all this. And Jack tells her, you know what, I just knew you're safe and it's all good. So I'm glad that you're alive. When Agent Burrow texts one of the identification of the dead henchmen, it turns out who's Den's. So Joanna's like, I heard the name's Den's. It's like some sort of men's club on the island 10 miles offshore or something. A fan, or Jack, a fan's his nickname or his call name or whatnot, tells him no, it corrects Joanna. No, it's 12 miles away. And what that island is, it caters to every man's appetite. So it's like a sex island, you know? The owner's name is Dennis Ugras, the former owner. And then that's what Joanna pieces together, call back to issue number 1. That's Buddy's brother. You killed him. Buddy was the one who hired me to put the gun in your jail. That's the callback to issue number 1 and 2. So Jack informs her that Den started out in Malaysia, married a local woman, and he traced the bombings back here. And when the guy wouldn't talk, he killed him and the secret died with him. But Jack is like, but there's one Ugras left, and it's the wife. So Joanna and Agent Burrow get a boat, courtesy of Agent Burrow, of course. And the only negative of this book is not really clear how Joanna entered or break into this island or whatnot, or what entry point she went into. But that's okay. For the sake of the story, I'm just going to ride along with it just because, okay, I guess we're just going to ride along with it. So when Agent Burrow gets on the island acting like he's a client, they ask him for his code. He has the passcode because Joanna and Jack are familiar with the island. He goes in, and this lady, who's Ugras' wife, who runs the island, asks Agent Burrow, hey, which one do you like? And it turned out what we know is Joanna, chined up in a mask, all S&M style, goes up to this lady and tells her, you'll never leave this island. Who are you? Who ordered you to do the explosion? So after some serious interrogation, the lady's like, I had to place the explosives on Singapore because if it wasn't going to be for me, it was going to be someone else, and this woman was offering me good money to do it. What woman? Joanna is asking about this woman. At that point, we don't see who that woman is, but Joanna puts this trigger bomb on that lady's finger, tells her, do not let go or else this island will explode. So it will give him plenty of time to escape the island. But it was actually a trick because that wasn't the real detonator. The real detonator was with Joanna to make sure her and Agent Burrow escape the island. Then she detonates the island, kills everyone on the island. So when she gets back to where Jack is at, she tells Jack that lady's dead, it's over. Well, tell me everything. And before Joanna could tell him anything, Joanna's like, let me get you to a hospital. But the deal is, she was going to do the mission, but Agent Burrow was going to call his boss, Burrow bitch, and bring in the troops to arrest this guy because that was a mission that she was commissioned to do for the U.S. government. And he feels double-crossed by this, and she holds that gunpoint like you could tell is really affecting her. What the heck? She kills everyone on the island. Now she gets her brother arrested after this long-awaited reunion. What the freak, Joanna? But there's a redemption moment here. In this moment, Burrow bitch hands Joanna a wad of cash. We paid you your rates. Thank you for bringing them in. Your work for the U.S. government is apparently complete. Well, don't you trust me that all the money is there? And she's like, I don't trust anyone. So Burrow bitch is like, well, you're working for the U.S. government now, Joanna. We don't cheat people. Okay, I guess pun intended, I don't know. And we get a flashback from Joanna interrogating this lady who runs the brothel island, telling Joanna that who the lady was that offered her good money. And that lady was the Burrow bitch. Get on the wrong side of the US government, they will end you. That is super crazy how the US government killed Joanna Tan's family. I mean, not the US government, but Burrow bitch killed her family. That's crazy, man. And it was a very subtle callback. I did not notice until the previous panel when you see Joanna slip something underneath the armrest of the chair. And so when Burrow bitch interrogates Jack, like, you are one ugly mofo. Who are you? Tell me about yourself. What, before she could get into deep interrogation, he pulls out the gun and blasts her and ends her right then and there. The next panel is in Corsica. So Agent Burrow goes on there and Joanna sneaks in from behind and pulls the trigger behind his head. What are you doing over here? State your business, Agent Burrow. And Agent Burrow tells him it's not Agent Burrow no more. So Joanna wonders if he had an attack of his conscience. Did he quit? Is he new, reborn? What is he really here for? So he tells her, I got a promotion as Assistant Director Burrow. So I am not here on official capacity. As far as they know, I'm on vacation and they're not looking for you. So Joanna's like, okay, so what does the file say that shows how Jack got the gun in there? Because obviously she snuck it in. Tell me the truth, Brooke. Did you know? And he's like, I swear. I didn't know. So she asked Director Burrow, did you know about my family? Or how many others have you known what the director did and how many people she's killed, Director Burrow? And he responds with, and what about you? You think no one but that lady got killed on that island? What about Rio Verde? Which is a callback to issue number 1. Neither of us are up for sainthood, Joanna. So don't question me and I don't question you. How's that? Okay, touche. That's how the book ends right there. I mean, in my personal opinion, I think Gun Honey is one of the best crime comics that I've read on this channel. That's just my personal opinion. This definitely has the potential to be the next 007. And I'm looking forward to more storylines coming out with this. Not exactly how I thought it would end it. I thought this scarred brother would be so haunting past from Joanna, but it's not. It's one of her brothers that was presumed dead with the explosion. I love the tie and how it came full circle, and it's a great completion to a first story arc. Overall, I was entertained, and this is a great comic book to add to your comic book collection. Link in description if you wish to purchase this comic book and add it to your comic book collection. And I'm looking forward to issue number 5. Hopefully it comes out sooner than later. With that being said, Gun Honey, issue number 4. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy and don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.